You want a stronger, happier mind? Then do this and see what happens. Today you'll discover the most effective free treatment for living a full life after 60. Have you ever thought that a simple show of affection could be more powerful for your brain than many medications? What if I told you there's a free, accessible, and life-changing treatment for older adults' mental health, and maybe it's right in front of you right now? Stay with me until the end, because today you'll find out why love is the true medicine for the mind. In later life, the biggest challenges aren't always physical illnesses, but what you can't see: the silence at home, the lack of company, the absence of daily conversations that warm the heart. Many older people wake up and realize their routines have changed. No more kids around, no grandchildren making noise, no work to fill the day. What's left is a void that can weigh heavier than any physical pain. This silence, often invisible to outsiders, turns into a constant feeling of loneliness. The heart misses human connection, and the mind starts filling with negative thoughts. Do I still matter? Does anyone remember me? These questions, repeated every day, can lead to deep sadness, and even depression. It's not just a small detail, it's a quiet battle many face without telling a soul. And what happens in your brain when you receive a simple hug? Let me tell you right now. The absence of love isn't just emotional, it shows up in the body too. Studies prove that people who live in isolation are more likely to develop heart disease, high blood pressure, memory problems, and even trouble moving around. That's because the mind and body are connected. When the soul feels alone, the body responds with fatigue, low energy, and a sense of emptiness. It's as if the body is crying out for care and attention. But here's the most powerful part: love works exactly where loneliness hurts. A simple act of affection, like holding someone's hand, getting an unexpected phone call, or receiving a long hug, can spark a flame of hope inside you. Your heart races, your mood shifts, and life suddenly seems brighter. It's not magic, it's science. Love triggers chemicals in the brain that reduce stress, boost happiness, and strengthen the mind against emotional illness. Many older people believe that aging means accepting loneliness as inevitable. But that's not true. Human beings were made to connect, to live in community, to love and be loved. When affection arrives, whether through a smiling grandchild, a genuine friend, or even small gestures from neighbors or acquaintances, life regains meaning. Suddenly, there's a reason to smile, to get dressed, to leave the house. Mrs. Maria, 72, spent years alone until her neighbor started visiting every Sunday. The change was so profound that even her doctor was surprised. Love also restores dignity. It reminds every older person that their story still matters, that their memories count, that their presence is still needed. Instead of feeling invisible, you begin to realize you're part of something bigger: a family, a support network, a world that still needs your experience. That changes how you see each day, and most of all, how you care for your own mind. And don't think love only heals when you receive it. Giving love heals too. When you call a friend, offer a comforting word, or smile at someone at the grocery store, you're creating a circle of care that comes back to you. Loving is like planting: the more you sow, the more you harvest. And this harvest isn't just emotional, it's mental and physical too. So understanding the role of love in aging isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. It turns loneliness into companionship, sadness into hope, and fear into courage. More than any pill, it's love that keeps the mind healthy and the heart strong enough to face each new day. Did you know love can actually change how your brain works? When you give or receive a gesture of kindness, your body releases hormones like oxytocin and serotonin. These are known as the happiness hormones because they reduce anxiety, help control blood pressure, and even sharpen memory. Each hug is like a natural medicine, with no side effects, that strengthens both heart and mind. Loving is planting: the more you sow, the more you reap. Now imagine the opposite, living without those moments of affection. Your brain starts producing more cortisol, the stress hormone, that wears down your body, weakens your immune system, and makes your mind more vulnerable to sadness and fear. That's why loneliness isn't just a passing feeling, it's a real threat to your health. Living without love is like walking across a rocky path. Every step becomes heavier. But the good news is, you have the power to change this. Love doesn't need to come in big gestures, it's also found in the small, everyday actions. A good morning, said with real attention, a short call to someone you care about, a hug for your grandchild, a prayer offered from an open heart, each of these acts feeds your mind with hope. And the most amazing part? The more you practice these gestures, the more your brain learns to produce well-being naturally. Think about this for a moment. How many times have you talked with someone you care about and suddenly felt lighter, as if a weight had been lifted off your shoulders? That's the invisible power of love in action. It doesn't erase all your problems, but it changes the way you face them. Suddenly, what seemed impossible becomes manageable, and what was sadness turns into motivation. Another important point is that love restores confidence. When you feel that someone truly cares, you automatically start believing in yourself more. That makes simple tasks, like walking to the bakery, tidying up your home, or trying something new, stop being lonely challenges and become part of a life full of meaning. Love opens doors inside your mind that would otherwise stay locked by fear. But the impact of love goes far beyond what you might think, and I'll keep showing you why. And we can't forget, loving also means taking care of yourself. Many older adults were raised to put everyone else first and ignore their own needs. But offering love to yourself, by respecting yourself, forgiving yourself, and honoring your own story, is one of the greatest gifts you can give your mental health. When you look at yourself with kindness, everything around you begins to feel brighter. This mindset is essential because it shows that love isn't just a beautiful feeling, it's a force capable of transforming your life. It acts as a shield against loneliness, a compass pointing toward hope, and a bridge connecting you to others. With every gesture, every word, every reminder that you're not alone, love builds an invisible protection inside your mind. This brings us to the crucial point, understanding that love is the missing ingredient in so many daily routines, but it's closer than you realize. It's the key that prepares the way for the climax of this reflection, the revelation that love is the true medicine your mind and heart need. We've reached the most important part of this reflection, the truth that love is the most powerful remedy for mental health in later life. And the best part? It costs nothing, has no side effects, and is within reach of everyone, even in the simplest gestures. Love works like a natural pharmacy inside your body. It strengthens your heart, helps regulate blood pressure, improves sleep quality, and especially protects your mind from sadness and memory loss. Every time you feel loved, your brain sends signals of safety throughout your entire body. It's as if your mind is saying, "You're not alone. You still matter. Your life still has value." That's the difference between merely existing and truly living. An older person who receives affection doesn't just smile more, they walk with more confidence, feel more willing to leave the house, talk with others, and learn new things. Love returns the courage to face life with dignity. And don't think we're talking about something distant. This medicine can be found in small things, a sincere hug, a note left on the table, an unexpected phone call, a prayer shared with someone. Even simply looking another person in the eyes and feeling that they care is enough to change your whole day. Now imagine multiplying these moments. An older person surrounded by affection doesn't just live more happily, they live longer. Studies show that love and social connection are just as protective as physical exercise and good nutrition. In other words, loving is as vital as eating well. But here's the most beautiful secret: love doesn't have to be only received. It grows when it's shared. When you offer kindness, support, and presence to someone else, you're healing yourself too. Life gains new meaning when you realize you still have something to give the world. That's the circle of love. The more you give, the more you receive in return. And here we reach the most surprising part of this reflection, the secret that can transform your later years. The climax is this revelation: love is an invisible medicine, but its effects are real and profound. It heals the mind, strengthens the body, and reignites hope. No pill can restore the sense of belonging, of importance, or of joy that love brings. The lesson you take from today is simple, but life-changing: never underestimate the power of a kind gesture. It can be the difference between a heavy day and a light one, between a tired mind and a renewed one, between merely surviving and truly living. Throughout this journey, we've seen that love isn't just a beautiful feeling to keep tucked away in your heart, it's a vital force, as essential as the air you breathe. For many older adults, loneliness may feel inevitable, but the truth is, every act of kindness, whether received or given, can completely change how each day feels. Science has already confirmed what the heart has always known: love strengthens the mind, protects against depression, reduces stress, and even helps memory stay sharper. It restores dignity, renews courage, and reminds every older person that life still holds value, even after 60, 70, or 80. Love is the invisible thread that keeps the flame of hope burning. But we must remember, loving isn't just waiting for someone else to care for you. Love is also action. It's calling a friend, listening to a story without rushing, sharing a smile at the grocery store, or simply looking in the mirror and recognizing your own worth. Love begins within you, and spreads like light, brightening everyone around you. How many times, quietly, have you wished for someone nearby just to talk or share a cup of coffee? That longing is natural. We were made to connect. Don't ignore this need. Allow yourself to ask for help, to hug more, to talk more. Let yourself live surrounded by affection. This isn't weakness, it's wisdom. And here's the heart of this story: the greatest medicine for mental health in later life doesn't come in capsules or prescriptions, it's born in the heart. Love is free, has no expiration date, and grows the more you share it. Every hug, every kind word, every display of affection is a gift that extends life and strengthens the soul. So today, I leave you with this invitation: don't end this moment just thinking, act. Call someone you love, hug the person beside you, smile at someone who crosses your path. Plant love, because tomorrow, it may return to you multiplied. And if this message touched your heart, stay with me. In the next videos, we'll explore together other ways to keep your mind strong, healthy, and full of hope. After all, aging isn't about losing, it's about gaining new chances to live with deeper meaning. You're not alone. And remember, when everything feels heavy, love will always be the lightest and most powerful force to lift your life. And believe me, what you're about to discover next might be even more surprising than everything we've talked about so far. And to you who made it this far, I want to leave you with one simple, direct piece of advice: practice love every day, in concrete ways. Don't just wait to receive, be the source too. Call a friend you haven't seen in a long time, hug your grandchildren whenever you can, smile at your neighbors, offer a word of support to someone who needs it. And above all, treat yourself with kindness, care for your body, honor your story, and speak to yourself with respect. Love isn't just a feeling, it's action. The more you practice these small gestures, the stronger your mind becomes and the lighter your life feels. Start today. The love you give comes back to your heart doubled. If this video moved you, don't wait until tomorrow to show love, share it today. And subscribe so you don't miss the next lessons on living well after 60. This channel is new, and we'd be grateful for your support in creating content that truly adds to the quality of life after 60.